my GF family, especially to Sir James, Miss Melanie, and Mr. Harris. First of all, I want to introduce myself. I am Rosie. So, how are you guys? Hope you're doing well. So, guys, we all know that we are now in the most challenging period of pandemic times. Yes, we experienced this pandemic since 2019 when COVID-19 virus affected in our lives. Many people died, many people lost their loved ones, many companies closed, and many people lost their jobs, which is very sad and painful, right? We also encountered many problems such as economic crisis, health problems, food shortage, and many more. So until now, we still experience these difficulties, more stress, more troubles, and more pressure. So, my dear people, in this pandemic times, how you motivate yourself, how you motivate and inspire other people. Motivation is the process that initiates, guides, and maintains goal oriented behavior. It involves biological, emotional, social, and cognitive forces that activate behavior. COVID 19 has forced everyone to make changes. Staying motivated can be tricky, but you can make it easier for yourself by creating schedule and taking time to care for yourself. Though this pandemic feels endless, it will eventually come to an end. If you find yourself in the situation where you don't feel like you can handle what's happening anymore and you've lost your motivation to even try, you're not alone. Putting you under a tremendous amount of stress, increasing your responsibilities, and stripping you of your support networks is the recipe for burnout and breakdown. But you have a choice. You can succumb to the pressure and give up, or you can rally and fight for your career, your life, and your mental health. If you choose the first option, you guarantee failure. The second option, though, will give you the opportunity to innovate, to succeed, and to grow stronger through what you overcome. I recommend you use everything that's happening to you now as an opportunity to become a resilient person who has the desire and motivation to do your best each day instead of being crushed by the weight of it all. Approach life in the sense of hope and tenacity that motivates you to not only get through but also thrive. So, my dear people, in this COVID situation, right, we need to think positively. We need to be aware of what's going on in our environment. We need to be vigilant at all times. We need to take responsibility of whatever steps and actions that we're going to do, including wearing masks all the times when we're going out and always keep social distancing at all times. We also keep ourselves healthy physically, emotionally, and mentally at all times. Start your day with a plan or schedule. Squeeze in short bouts of activity. Take care of yourself. Practice healthy and mindful eating. Drink lots of water. Maintain normal sleep. Eat balanced meal. We all know that the food we put in our bodies influences us how we feel. It keeps energy levels high, boosts immune system, and enhances mood. We also do some exercises because regular exercises can benefit your mental health and also improve your mood, which I found it makes you feel more positive and more hopeful about things. Carve out times in your day for work and for relaxation. So, my dear people, if you are physically, emotionally, and mentally fit, then you can survive, you can handle, and you can surpass all the hardest challenges that we are facing right now. Just believe in yourself, be motivated, take care all the times, and most especially have strong faith to God. So, guys, I just want to share you a story. So this is a real story of a certain woman named Merlin Pamuan. Have you ever heard that name? Okay, so Merlin Pambuan, of course, I want to share to you. I know you don't know her, but I just want to share to you her story because I found her story more interesting and inspiring. So, Merlin Pambuan is a Filipino American and a veteran ICU nurse or intensive care unit nurse who's working at St. Mary Medical Center at Long Beach, California, USA. Yeah, she's a frontliner. When we say frontliner, they are those people whom we can trust our lives in these pandemic times. They sacrifice themselves just to help and serve our fellow men to survive and recover from coronavirus. They have critical roles and responsibilities during this time. They continue to be at the front line of patient care in hospitals and involved with evaluation and monitoring the community. So nurses have to ensure that all patients acquire personalized, high-quality services irrespective for their infectious condition. So the frontliners share their time and efforts, share their knowledge, share their skills and abilities, share their helping hands, and saving lives of people. Yeah, right? But how about guys? If a nurse who wants to save your lives will get infected with the COVID-19 virus? Well, this is what happened to Merlin Pambuan, who was infected with the COVID-19 virus last May 2020. She became one of the patients admitted to the intensive care unit of St. Mary Medical Center, her workplace for the past 4 years, and there she was rendered unconscious by paralysis. She was sedated through a tube and was placed on a ventilator to breathe. During her ordeal, her condition would deteriorate to a point in which doctors would discuss end of life options with her family. Yeah, that's very sad. But in early September, she eventually awoke and regained the ability to breathe of her own again, but was still unable to stand. She fought back and struggled through weeks of painful therapy to regain her strength and mobility. She managed to get through weeks of therapy, enabling her to celebrate her 66th birthday in the rehabilitation ward in the late October. Yeah, fight, she's fighting, she recovered, and finally in December 2020, she walked out of the hospital as a recovered patient after an 8 months battle against COVID 19. She had insisted in working her, in making her out in the hospital without assistance, with a wheelchair and a walker, although was still connected to supplementary oxygen. She spent the last few months in the hospital and there by physical rehabilitations and then will continue recuperation from home. So she recovered because she kept on fighting, she survived, and in fact, in May 6, 2021, she returned to St. Mary Medical Center and she attended the dedication of Merlin Pambuan Relaxation Room. St. Mary Medical Center honors her by naming relaxation room for her. She was also attending that time the National Nurses Day ceremony. So guys, what happened to Merlin Pambuan is that she kept on fighting. She never gave up. Her message to the others in her shoes, don't lose hope, just fight. So what do you think guys that make her motivated? Well, she's Motivated because of the pouring of affection of she received from her colleagues, doctors, nurses, and therapists, and also the support of her daughter Chantal, her family, their encouragement and positive vibes. So, like Pamuan, guys, I'm also motivated and I never lose my hope during these pandemic times. Yeah, that's right. Today, these pandemic times, more of us feel stressed, depressed. So many problems we're encountering, right? Even you, right? But all we have to do, we have to manage it. We have to set the goals, do it. So I am motivated because I turn negativity into a positive way. I never lose my hope in my entire life. I always do a fight. I am motivated because I still have my family who supported me all my way, my journey, always there for me, take care of me, loves me. I am motivated because despite of this pandemic, there are still government who never stop supporting us. They set rules and regulations of how to prevent this virus. They set rules to be better for the community, for the people. And I am motivated because I am a God believer. If we have a problem, there's always a solution. If there's God, if you trust God, then we can solve us all the challenges that we are facing right now. You just trust Him, find a way to solve it. I know these pandemic times, it will end soon. So while it is here, we just follow the rules and regulations, take care of yourselves, be motivated, and don't stop fighting, right, guys? You have to fight. So, guys, thank you for your time with me now. I hope so that you start by now. You start your plan to how to be motivated. So, thank you for sharing your time and keep safe, everyone. Bye.